In this video, I'll show you how to get into Bunker 11 on Call of Duty Warzone and how to unlock the secret MP7 called the Mud Drawber. Inside the bunker there are multiple mysterious rooms, buttons that you can interact with, and a nuclear missile. Could this be teasing a new Black Ops game, or is this simply a cool story Easter egg for Warzone? The easiest way to unlock the MP7 though is to do it in a match of Blood Money Plunder, as there's no gas and only 100 players, plus you respawn if you die. For a bit of context, on the Warzone map there are telephones scattered around that you can interact with. When you jump into a game though, some of them will be ringing. If you find a ringing phone and answer it by interacting, you will hear a message followed by 3 numbers spoken in Russian.
Сейчас. 0, 4, 1. Слышал?
This is step 1. Go to any of these locations and check to see if the phone there is ringing. Remember, not all of them will be, so you may have to search a few of them before you find one that is. I've made a map for you here, and I've also linked it down in the description below if you want to zoom in and see more detail. When you find a ringing phone, answer it and listen carefully to the Russian numbers at the end after the jingle. Recording it can be useful too, but if you don't speak Russian, here is a phonetical English translation of how they sound. So interact with the phone, listen to the numbers, or remember them and write them down. In this example here, my Russian numbers were 1, which sounds like Adin, followed by 2, Dva, and finally 6, Set. So my code is 126 on this occasion. Your code may be different to this though, so write yours down or remember it.
1, 2, 6.
Now every phone in the map has a unique number assigned to it, and thanks to the Modern Warfare Discord community, they've worked out which number is which. So on this map here, again I've linked it down in the description below, you can see the numbers of each phone, 0 through to 9. And you will have to go to each phone in order of the code that you got and interact with it. My code this round, remember, was 126. So first I will head over to phone number 1, and it is really useful to have a helicopter so you can get around the map quickly. So phone number 1 is located here in the downtown bank. Interact with the phone and you should hear a quick Morse code message. You don't need to decode this message, so don't worry about it, it's more of a confirmation. The next number in my code was 2, so now I'll look at the map and head to where that phone is. Number 2 is in this building, north of TV station, south of military base, so I go inside and hear the phone ringing, interact with it, and you'll hear more Morse code. And then the final number in my code was 6. So I look at the map and phone number 6 is located up in the air traffic control tower. I'll head up there and interact with it. This is the final phone for me, and if you've done this correctly, you will hear Morse code again and then a short jingle at the end. So now you and your character know the code, you can head over to Bunker 11, which is located at the very top of the map in the north here, just past the fire station. If you've activated the phones in the correct order and received the code, interact with the button here and the doors to the bunker will slowly open. Head in and downstairs and you'll find a big underground system, and through the door on the right you'll find the secret MP7. Pick it up and this will unlock the Mud Drawber blueprint for you, and you will see a message come up on your screen to confirm this too. You'll now have access to use this blueprint in any of your loadouts in any game. Pretty cool. While we're down here though, let's have a look around. It certainly feels very Black Ops down here, doesn't it? Giving off that 80s Cold War vibe that we saw in the first Black Ops game. When you first enter, there is a message scrawled on the wall in English. It says, "Resume cover, await further instructions." Could this have been an undercover sleeper agent working in Gdansk for the CIA? Maybe. Further in, there are multiple rooms with buttons that you can interact with. This one here attempts to reboot a computer system, but inevitably fails again and again. It's not working. In the operations room here, a timer counts down from 10, but it gets stuck at 2 before it can initiate whatever it is attempting. Papers strewn all over the floor, pictures of generals on the wall, and boards full of detailed equations. This other room too hosts tons of loot for you and racks of ammunition. It also holds a secret though. If you crawl around the back of the locker here, you'll find a broken wall. And at the end of the corridor here is a machine and a shiny red button to interact with. Press it and look through the window to the right. The smoke will clear and inside you'll see nuclear warheads. Also, notice how there are bloody tools and hammers lying around in here. Was this room used for torture? Or perhaps a deadly struggle went down here before whoever wrote that message on the wall escaped? I'm sure that we'll find out soon enough. Finally, there's another big bunker door at the end with a key code that can be interacted with, but you can't get through yet. No one knows how to get in there. Perhaps it will be discovered in the next few days. Maybe it's linked to the key cards. And with that said, that is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and do let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like I said, I will link those images that I've made so you can get a closer look at them and find the locations of the phones. And you can do this in the squad too. It could be easier that way. I just did it on my own here because I was recording and it's easier for me. Also, as far as I know, the steps on how to get inside the bunker in the first place were discovered by the Modern Warfare Discord, so props to those guys for figuring that out. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and share it if anyone's looking how to unlock this. Leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.